Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Metamystic Tarot. Great to see you today. Now let's get right into it. What do we have for Sagittarius here? What's going on? What's coming up? What do we have to look forward to is what I'm hearing, Sagittarius. See, this is something coming in for you that's going to be really, really, really good, and it's going to bring a lot of clarity and expansion. Wonderful. Yes, some sort of truth is about to be revealed, and that truth could simply just be a matter of like perception is what I'm hearing. Yeah. It could be just a matter of like seeing things in a more expansive way. And that could be part of this truth being revealed, where it's really just a matter of your perception. Great way to start with the Ace of Swords. For Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius. The Emperor. Whoa. That's some big energy. Let's look into this Emperor. What is this Emperor here for Sagittarius? What is this Emperor? It could be some sort of plan or strategy, but I'm going to let the cards speak. See, I was going to say, I'm going to let the cards dictate. There's something with that. What is this Emperor here for? Oh. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what the top card is here. Page of Cups. The Devil right behind, and the Ace of Wands. What I'm seeing is the Page of Cups is very like imaginative, playful, creative, Piscean. And it's like he's kind of looking toward the devil, and right behind the devil is where all the passion is. So you can see this in two ways. You're becoming filled with your passions, right? And it's coming out creatively. Or the devil, your fears are stopping you from living your passion. It could be either way. There's maybe a matter of integration here, of kind of integrating some of your darker aspects into passions. Like, this is not bad if it's used in a creative way. Like, I mean, what is really bad and good anyways, but I'm just saying it's like there's an element here of needing to express yourself creatively in some way. And that came out when I asked about the Emperor. So let's look further into this. Could also be an element of teaching here. 4-5. Taurus season may be significant here. With the 5. And the Taurus. Look at this. Interesting. Look, they're looking at each other. See, the page can become the king. And I feel like that's what's happening. And it's actually more than that. The page is becoming the king, and the king is becoming the emperor. And it's all about your perception, Sagittarius. I think this has to do with what you think you're capable of. See, the Emperor came out right after this. The truth that's being revealed is this is who you are, okay? But it is a process, you know. You're going from the page to the king. And then it's like we have this sense of spiritual authority here as well with the Emperor. So you have a big pull, if you will. Let's leave these out. And they're looking right at each other. Beautiful. See, this could even be mentorship. We had the And look, there's that Three of Wands with that expansion. And I see that Three of Pentacles coming out the side too. But what I was saying is the Hierophant is a teacher, is somebody who brings people through initiations. And this could be, you know, a father and a son. And this is the father. So it could be like, metaphorically even, that you're going to be some sort of mentor to people once you yourself, and that's the truth of this reading, that's the clarity that's coming in through this reading, is that you're actually this and you're becoming this. You already are it, but you're becoming it. Like you're going up the ranks of initiation, so to speak, so that eventually you're going to be able to mentor and help others climb the ladder in the same way, is kind of how I'm seeing it. And then, you know, we have this Three of Wands expansion here, which is what we started off with. You're just expanding. That's all that's happening, Sagittarius. So if you feel a little bit like what's going on here, that's what's happening. See, we started off with you have a lot to look forward to as well. Those are the words that are coming to me. Like, look, you have a lot to look forward to. You have a lot to look forward to. You just have to get through some of the harder times, or the harder transitions, I should say. You've been through a lot. You know, there are some tower moments, some things that need to be quote unquote rearranged here. But the Justice is here with the scales to help balance it all out. And in the end, it's only going to be the Ace of Cups. It's all going to be the Ace of Cups. And that's the truth. So it's kind of just a matter of going through the motions, going through climbing the ladder, if you want to look at it that way. And that's what's going to bring you into this Ace of Cups mentality. Interesting. I'm hearing it's going to be an Ace of Cups mentality. Like there's a lot of, you're going to feel fulfilled in whatever this is, Sagittarius. You're going to feel like yourself. You're going to feel like this is what I've been waiting for. This is who I've always been. I just didn't know how to express it, or I didn't get the opportunity to express it, or I wasn't raised with, you know, certain opportunities like other people were, and this and that. And that could all be, all that talk can actually be part of this illumination that's happening right now with the Ace of Swords, is that, you know, it's not all about how we were raised. You know, there are so many stories of people that were raised literally in poverty and become multi-millionaires. Or there are people that were raised in a certain way and they become leaders. You know, it's, you know, maybe they were abused, like, but they become a strong leader or a strong, like, father figure even to, you know, the younger generation, where it's like, oh, maybe somebody was abused by a father, but they actually end up becoming a wonderful father one day, whether literally or metaphorically, of like being a teacher. You know, it's all relative. And it's all about, back again to that word, perception. It's all about how you see things. With the Page of Swords here, become curious about other perspectives. It's interesting. I'm seeing just through my head like all these different TED Talks and podcasts that you can really get inspired by and hear other people's stories that will help you see other examples of people that are in this Emperor position that can inspire you. You know, it's like that's part of this awakening too, of this truth within you. This is a beautiful reading. This is very inspiring. I feel like you're going to be very inspirational once again as some sort of, and there's that Ace of Cups again, as some sort of like mentor of sorts. Because this is somebody younger, this is somebody older, and this guy can also always become this guy. Like he can move up the ladder and become this guy. And I feel like that's really going to cause you to feel fulfilled. I'm seeing, like, you know, those movies of, I'm trying to think of a specific one. Oh, and there's that Three of Wands. Oh, there he is. And it's going to start here. Actually, it's going to start here. It's going to start. And that's the joy. That's the joy of this is the sun. But it's like looking for your happiness, looking for where you fit in this world. It's going to cause a death and rebirth. And then you're going to think about, okay, now how can I do that? Or no, I think this was here. I'm sorry. You're gonna go on the journey after this, and then you're gonna be like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And it's gonna cause expansion for you. Like I was talking about, it's gonna be like even through like TED Talks and stuff like that. Very, very, very interesting. Yeah, but this is where we started, and it's where we're ending. Look. This is the truth. Your perception is expanding with the Three of Wands, and that's what's going to bring this in. Very straightforward reading. This is like, I want to even say this is over like a 10-year span, if I can be so bold, because this is like building upon itself. Like you might be starting here. Okay? And that's part of the perception shift too. It's like, you have to start here. It's like I'm seeing somebody at the bottom of a literal ladder, and you're taking that first step up the ladder. That first step up the ladder. This is the pre-step. It's like this is the rebirth. This is the understanding that you can one day become this. Okay? And then you're going up the ladder, and then and it's like this. And then when in the next scene you see this, it's like all of a sudden, oh, he's the King of Wands now. And it's like, then eventually it's like, whoa, who's this guy? Wow, who's this guy? And so that's what we're going to end with, Sagittarius. Great to have you here. Always great chatting with y'all. So if you want to continue this reading, we're going to go over to the extended right now. You can join us over on Patreon, link in the top of the description. It's $11 a month, trying to make it accessible to all. Would love to have you over there, Sagittarius, if you're interested. And until next time, take care.